Damage, the very foundation of Minecraft survival. It stayed the same across every version of the game. If you played on your phone, console, laptop, calculator, you'll see your screen shake whenever you take damage. And for some reason, Mojang won't fix it. Here's 2 clips of me taking damage. On the first, I take damage and my screen tilts left. On the second clip, I take damage and my screen tilts up. 2 different clips, 2 different ways of moving. Which one looks more natural? Which one came first? If you played Minecraft or watched Minecraft anytime in the past 9 years, you'll recognize the top clip. Well, recognize is the wrong word. You'll be more familiar with the top clip. It's the one you see in Hypixel, Manhunt, your little cousin's survival play world. If you played Minecraft before then, you'll recognize both clips. They were both in the game at the same time, between Alpha 1.2.3 and Java Edition 1.3.1, on November 23rd, 2010 to July 30th, 2012. In 2010, Surviving Multiplayer had just been released, but it wasn't until 1.2.3 where you could see your hearts and damage in a multiplayer world. And in this version, your game was glitched. Multiplayer works through connecting your game to a server, and then exchanging and communicating your data. So if you pick up an item, the server says, here's an item, and then your game says you picked it up. And then the item disappears from the floor and into your inventory. So imagine that, but with damage. So instead, something hits you from the server and gives your game a value, and then it tells your screen where to turn. It's a long line of communication, and in this update that was broken. The game received the cue to take damage but not where to turn, causing yourself to tilt left all the time. This never happened in the single player worlds because the server and the game were the same. They didn't have to communicate that way. But in Java Edition 1.3.1, single player worlds were hosted on an internal server, causing the glitch to happen then. So why didn't Mojang fix it? The first theory is that the players just didn't know about it. After all, in the end of 2012, it had just reached 9 million sales. And at the end of 2013, Minecraft had hit 33 million. So that's at least 24 million people who've only played the glitch tilt. Well, if you look at the Mojang bugs forum, Mojira, you can see multiple reports dated around that time, and Mojang actually responded to some of them. The next theory is that Mojang can't fix it. But if you take a closer look at the document, the moderators and the actual Mojang employees have marked anything under the category damage shake as won't fix. Notice the language. It isn't pending, it isn't can't fix, it's won't fix. As if they could, but are purposefully ignoring it. Or as if they've been told too many times to fix it. This correlates with another YouTube video, one made by Shivaxi. In this video he actually fixed the damage tilt, proving it was possible. But he also said this.
I think Mojang may have just forgotten about this super old feature, and I have no doubt they could easily fix this in a heartbeat, just as we did. And part of my goal with this video is to maybe get Mojang's attention or get enough people talking about it to where Mojang will take notice and fix this for a future update of Minecraft.
This was a small throwaway line in a video that got 1 million views. So people saw the video and went to the forums to report the glitch with maybe a little bit too much aggression. This theory holds up until you realize it was actually marked as won't fix 1 month before it, on the 4th of September 2020. This means there was a completely different reason. Like, watch your screen. Like, which way does it turn? No.
It's way too quick. Wait,
So-
make it. I don't see a tilt.
Anyway, yeah, so this is the way things have been, right? Even if you go in like 1.8, 1.8.9, 1.4, like this is just the way things are, right?
Right.
This is what happens. This is what the game is supposed to look like. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I like lean towards you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Now, watch this, watch this. You see that?
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
tilting
I
in the
can-
direction in which you hit me. Oh my god. How's this possible?
What you just saw was my friend's first reaction to the fix. It wasn't anything big, but it was still noticeable. You know, in most competitive spaces, small things like these usually result in insanely large shifts. So clearly, we had to fight again.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I have a better accuracy than you. Holy shit, this is actually throwing me off. Hit the golem! Hit the golem, Turin! Hit the golem!
I'm cheating, I'm cheating.
Even in the fight, things were basically the same as before. The tilt was barely noticeable and the game was running smoothly, on both ends. So we fought again without the tilt just to check.
That's embarrassing.
Behind the scenes, we looked at a couple things to see if the plugin was actually working. And it was. Which meant the fix didn't change the game at all. This is the company known for employing classic mod creators like the Aether to help them make the Cave update, the Nether update, the Aquatic update. These were updates that were way more ambitious, and these were updates that people said they wanted, over and over again. Why wouldn't Mojang fix a glitch that wasn't supposed to be there to begin with? And one that could be fixed just like that? My last theory is parity. Parity is about keeping Minecraft functionally the same. And Minecraft actually has 4 active versions, which are the Java, Bedrock, China, and Education editions. So imagine having to make 4 different versions of the game act the same. Things like redstone, crafting items, and hand animations are all completely different. And wait, hand animations? Like when your Minecraft hand moves when you've been hit by anything? In the Java editions of the game, Shivaxi was only able to recover the damage tilt because the code was still there to begin with. But what if this code was never in any of the other versions of the game? Bedrock was designed to be accessible and allow crossplay, which is why you can play it on so many different versions, but if the code didn't exist, you'd have to write it so it's compatible with all these different devices. So it fits with their mechanics like speed, swimming, offhand item slots. The resources you'd need to fix countless small issues would be insane. And for what? A glitch that none of the new players will notice? A glitch that barely changes the game at all? Maybe that's why Mojang will never fix its oldest glitch. If this video for some reason, gets big, it's been a dream of mine to be a YouTuber, so if you could like and subscribe, that'd be really cool. And if you want to see a video of me and Turin fighting, click on one of the photos on your screen right now.